Welcome back to Omerta Files. Today, we uncover the story of the man who redefined organized crime in America, Charles "Lucky" Luciano. Known as the father of modern organized crime, his rise from the gritty streets of New York to the top of the mafia is one of power, strategy, and betrayal. Luciano was born in Sicily in 1897 and immigrated to New York as a child. He grew up in the tough neighborhoods of Manhattan, where crime wasn't just a way out, it was survival. By his teens, Luciano was running small rackets, but what set him apart was his vision. He wasn't just another street thug. He understood that the mafia needed structure to survive. In the 1920s, during Prohibition, Luciano's influence exploded. Partnering with gangsters like Meyer Lansky and Bugsy Siegel, he turned bootlegging into a billion-dollar business. But Luciano wanted more than quick money. He wanted power that would last. In 1931, Luciano orchestrated the downfall of the old guard. The bloody Castellamarese War ended when his rivals were eliminated, and Luciano established something revolutionary: the Commission. This council of mafia bosses brought order to chaos, dividing territories and profits while avoiding all-out war. For the first time, organized crime in America ran like a business, but power came with enemies. In 1936, prosecutor Thomas Dewey targeted Luciano, accusing him of running a massive prostitution ring. Despite questionable evidence, Luciano was convicted and sentenced to 30 to 50 years in prison. Even behind bars, Luciano's influence remained. During World War II, U.S. authorities secretly approached him for help. Through his mafia connections, Luciano provided intelligence that secured New York AS docks against sabotage and even assisted the Allied invasion of Sicily. In return, his sentence was reduced, and he was deported back to Italy in 1946. Luciano never regained the same power he once held in America, but his legacy was already cemented. He had transformed the mafia into an empire with rules, order, and global reach. In 1962, Lucky Luciano collapsed from a heart attack at Naples airport. Fittingly, he had been meeting with filmmakers about a movie on his life. His death marked the end of an era, but the system he built still echoes through organized crime today. Luciano's story is one of ambition, ruthlessness, and vision, the man who brought order to the underworld, and in doing so, became both its greatest architect and one of its most infamous legends. If you enjoyed this dive into mafia history, subscribe to Omerta Files for more untold stories from the world of organized crime.